Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Soulcreek. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can also go there at itch.io, where it's $7 for the news version. I'm not sure if it's like a one-time thing or if it's for every update. Who knows? Well, I guess I could ask, but yeah. So, on the last Let's Play, we had woken up, and Loken was like, yeah, when you touch that panel and went unconscious, the demons were agitated and they're just all over the place. And he was really out of it, because it's like, you know, for that and maybe other reasons. Because he had to bring our, not lifeless, but, you know, very body back to the non-black side zone. Or Blackzone zone. And then we went back to our hut, where the lady that talks like this, it calls this a rat, was like, hey, the children that went missing, they're probably black zone baiting again, and we're like, whoa, this is the worst time to do it. So we rushed over to the black zone, where we found the children because of my special ears, and yeah, we told the children to keep still, while Loken slowly crept up on the one that was in the black zone, and there was a demon there, just right behind the kid. But, yeah, the demon didn't go for the kid. The kid's safe. It is weird that they seem to be more confused than they are, like, oh, we saw a demon, kind of thing. But Loken said that it was like, yeah, the demon wasn't there for the kid. He was there for us, that being the main character. But then after that, we just came back to the hut and, I tried to go, because, like, we're tired. It's been a long day, and there was so much data. But now we're going to reset our face and begin. Should I? At this point, I don't think a second cascade is going to stop him from trying to woo you. It wasn't the time for getting on my woo or his. I mean, we could. Honestly, Alex, you have a biological need. Might as well get it filled. Ooh, I'm not sure how that would work with us. I mean, maybe it's just our eating system is non-functioning while everything else is. I don't know what's happening with him. I think he's just as confused as me. I mean, it's not like it's anything more than physical. We're just curious about each other. I don't know, I think you guys like each other. I know it's only been like, what? 3-4 days, but still. That's one way of putting it. Whatever happens, promise me you won't pop in my head while I'm, you know. Yeah, I don't plan on crashing that. Have you gotten closer to figuring out what the algorithm might be? I need a day or two, at least, for that. I did discover something interesting. The algorithm wasn't written before the cascade. It was during. There could be insights into what caused the data. Caused it in this data. I wonder what Soulcreek has to do with all this. Who knows? Soulcreek is just a name on the map. You probably need to get the data from beyond the boneyard before this comes together. From the boneyard. Though that is a question. I mean, I guess either the animal people got that word from somewhere that the humans had, or, you know, whatever's going on, or whatever's going on got the name from the animal people. Can I ask you something? What's up? Are you sure my memories are completely gone? I mean, you still have your subconscious memory. You can't just, you just can't interpret it. Why? When I saw the ruins, the devastation, I felt this anger. I can't explain it. It felt really buried, really deep. Hardly unusual. You lost your whole world. Y'all lost your whole world. It's understandable you'd be upset. Right, but it was more than that. It felt specific. It was vindictive, kind of scary. More than just anger, it was rage. Again, you lost your entire life. Even if you don't remember it, seeing those ruins is bound to unlock some feelings. Totally normal. Yeah, Maybe. Maybe that's all it was. Still, something to keep an eye on. Hey, while I'm processing the data we have, I won't be able to call on you tomorrow. It'll take all my focus. You think you'll be okay without me? I'd say so. I mean, nothing's happening tomorrow, except the indulgence. I can still call on you if it's urgent, right? Of course. I think you've earned a day off. Let me handle this side of things. You just relax. Relax. Had an orgy. Right. Maybe I could set up a command to make you uwu on an assigned vocal cue. You'd be the tuck of the whole clan. My reputation as a last cipherer is enough. I don't want the amazing human with his endless gossamer fountain of uwu, gossamer, following me around too. Good point. Okay, if I'm going to delve into your subconscious and start analyzing the algorithm, don't call me tomorrow unless it's an emergency. Though here's the thing, if he's like any normal human, he wouldn't exactly have that much, knowing from personal, anyways. Will do. Good luck. It's not gonna be like furry uwu. Hey, Alex. I wish I could see more of you. He steps closer, his expression turning hungry. Loken slides a paw down to the bulge, pushing out his loincloth, teasing me. You are mine. Am I? I fall forwards, my face, grinding into his fur. Grinding. God, fuck me. It's funny, when they say fuck, I go, but then I go fuck, and it's like, whatever. He puts a huge paw on the top of my head and pushes me down. On your knees, human. I fall in front of him. He teases his bulge through the thin cloth before me, snarling. I push my face into his loincloth, inhaling his intoxicating scent, then grasp it with both hands. Loken? I groggily shift about, finding the husky no longer beside me. I've been moved, now nestled in my bedding. Though, I don't know. Was that just supposed to be a wet dream, or was it like... Because the background seemed kind of nightmare-y, you know? Also, I think I might need to reset my face. Guess it do be like that. Damn. The first dream I've had since waking up in Ilila. It was intense. I'm not surprised it was of him, given how yesterday it went. How much sleep did I get? It couldn't have been more than a couple of hours. I'm exhausted. And painfully hard. Groaning, I plunge a hand down my pants and grab my uwu. Just casually touch my uwu, and sides a wave of uwu. I grip my teeth. Oi, rat, Itahi, get your tits in check and get out of here. Yeah, I'm coming. I sit up, eyes stringing with fatigue. I figure Logan might have moved to his bed, but it's empty. Do we share the same bed, or do we have two beds? Or, like, whatever. He's left his Blackrunner outfit in the pile. I'm alone. Huh. Last thing I remember was drifting off to sleep against his side. Hey, bite? Brain Butler doesn't answer. Bite. Oh, right. You're just busy decoding the algorithm we found at the rhinestone dish. Ooh, that was hot, just coming up. I won't have him today. Let me just do this. Sorry. Quite convenient I put water by my side for once. He said face. It only then occurs to me how lonely I'm gonna feel without him. Oi! Quit tugging your sheath and get up. Hang on. Gods. I amble over to the door, tucking my morning uwu away to hide it. I wince at the blind sunlight. You look like a baggy shit rat. Yeah, I feel like one too. Where's Loken? I saw him on the way here. He's going to the springs. Want some alone time. Is he alright? She holds a hand and shakes it in a so-so fashion. Looks pretty beat. So do you, mind. You feeling rough after? She falters. You know, last night. Yeah. Didn't sleep much. I mean, I think we slept pretty well when we got back. Well, pull yourself together. Clan wants a word. I already told Loken. He'll catch up with you in the village. Come on. What does Dravonia want with me? I don't know. I ain't got my tongue up her asshole. Come on, move your ass. I ain't got my tongue up her asshole. I like her sayings, but I was just thinking maybe it's like she's gonna want to look at my dick. Again, it's weird that when they say things, I go ooh ooh. I stuff my arms into my hoodie pocket and close the lodge door behind me. Lead the way. As I walk along, tacky, I glance in the direction of the hot springs, but there's no sign of the husky. When did you see Loken? On the way up here. He was leaving as I was arriving. He looked fine, Rat, just real tired. Did he say anything else? Rat, he's fine. Just give him some fucking space. It's hard to quell my concern. I'm convinced he'll run off because of me. What did I do wrong? Trying to brush my worry out of the hounds aside, I instead wander about something I heard from Tahi's mention. What did you say earlier? I was tugging my what? You fucking sheath. I bet you was too. I stared at her blankly. What? Humans don't have sheaths. Taggy stops and stares at me in bewilderment. Eh? You having my ass? Yep, just a dick and balls. Nothing special. Seriously? Drop the sex and let me see. I laugh out loud. What the hell, Taggy? You're not adding me to your collection of dismembered cocks. Ah, come on. I ain't ever met someone without one. Won't it hurt when you walk? Wait, don't it hurt when you walk? Why would walking hurt with our dicks? That'd be a huge evolutionary fuck-up. Though, man, it would be real weird if, like, my dick was, like, full length but not hard. That would be such a pain in the ass. Just wondering. Heard old folks that don't have sheaths, but it's real rare among bipeds. Good to know it's not just a human thing. Yeah, folks different here. Ian tried to explaining how folks inherit this body bit and that body bit, but I zone out when that little stump starts talking. Still, you gotta let me see. I'm not flashing my junk at you. Oh, come on. You gotta get into the spirits. It's the indulgence night. Have yourself a drink and get fucked like everyone else. I mean, I'm going with Loken, so he won't mind. I hope pay you off with a bunch of girls your own size. In return, I get to see a cock. Keep trying, Tacky. Besides, I'm not... I falter. Oh? Into girls? Yeah, I know. First time for everything, though. I gave her a flat-faced frown. How'd you know? Orion told me. And how did he know? He just knows, Rat. Dude's running a maiden troop. Guy can usually tell what you like just from a glance. And he says that you like ain't this. What you like ain't this. Oh, her body. She grasps one of her breasts seductively, giving me a sly wink. I roll my eyes. Hey, so Orion's gonna be free? He normally hooks up with the mutt. I don't really know. Maybe? Honestly, I'm crushing hard for that tiger. First time I saw him rolling up into the village, I thought my pussy was gonna be, brushed into song. I guess it's like some thing. I wonder if Bite can delete mental images from my brain. Maybe Aeon could do it. With a knife, if necessary. So the clans are okay with guys liking guys, girls liking girls? Depends on the clan. Here, you're mostly good. Givernia ain't gonna start forcing you to munch on the same pie as everyone else. I need to use that. Hey, you don't gotta munch on the same pie as everyone else. Other clans only ain't always so keen, and you always got the odd one here in there who won't have it. It's seen as disrespectful to the indulgence. Disrespectful how? Folks take the event seriously. It's a big deal. Me, I say, we still got plenty of spunk to go around, so I ain't gonna slap your hand away if you reach for the sausage platter. I love her. To be honest, it's pretty rare. There are always rumors that the main troops practice on each other. Caius ain't a fan of it. He exiled folks for less. Most Draconi are cool, though. Do people know about Loken? Yeah, but he's a Blackrunner. So are you. Ain't no one's gonna ask questions. Even Caius? Who the fuck cares what Caius thinks? He ain't the chieftain of the fucking world. Still, another reason for the Cypher-hating, technology tyrant to be wary of me. Soon, the brisk morning air is rousing me from my initial fatigue, though a few extra hours sleep couldn't hurt after this. So, your first time in the zones, how was it? I hold up my bandage to her. Ah, sugar cooks? Yep, 3 of them. I'm guessing Loken handled them, only after I handled them. Sort of. Counting Byte's android superpowers. Oh, that right? Good on you, Rat. Find any good salvage out there? We weren't really looking for any. We stopped at a few places, just in case, but... Oh, wait. I startled her with a jolt of realization as I pat my thigh to see if it's still in my pocket. I find what I'm looking for and tug it out, resting it on my hand. What's that? Also, I wonder if that music box is any way, very important, because there's a music box sound in the main menu, so it's like, I don't know. It's a mating lure for humans. It releases the chemical that turns us into rabid sex monsters. Pfft, what's it really? It's a music box. Watch. We start walking for a moment, whilst I flick the thing open and wind the tiny lever. Taki's ears flick at the sound. She cranes her head forward, pointing her ear to my hand. That's a neat tune, right? I like it. You gonna trade it? I snap my hand closed. No way. It's mine. Where the hell did that come from? Oh, Loken's rubbing off on you, and not in the sexy way. Yours? Who needs Loken when we got you, eh? Hey, I didn't mean... It was the first thing I found of my people. It means a lot to me. Okay, we still got stuff? Okay, I accidentally pulled my cord. Not that kind of cord. Taki shrugs in understanding. As far as I'm concerned, all that salvage lying out there is yours either way. You go get whatever you want, whatever you think you need. Just don't start going, this is mine, on me, you hear? I'll knock your tooth out, and add it to Loken's. I'll try. Aye, Grant. She pauses for a beat as the Draconi village comes into view, giving me occasionally sideways glances. I frown at her. What? I was gonna say thanks. What for? For last night. Losing one of our own like that would have been rough. Village owes you and Loken big time. I recall the entity standing behind Mylo, mocking and teasing him. Even with whatever vigor I have, the image chills me. Are they okay? Against? Dunno. I heard they were really shaken up. Not talking to anyone. The ghost didn't sleep last night, apparently. Don't know about the boy. He was with the chief all night. I wince. Demons attack the mind. And that must be especially brutal for a kid. Of course, most of the tribesmen are saying it's just a wild animal, but, that's how things go. Probably for the best. So, she hesitates. Yeah? So, it was a demon? I blink at her. You really asking me that? Yeah, I'm asking that. I don't think about them. She glares. I'm First Guardian, Alex. Draconi is under my protection. If there's danger, I want to know. Don't give a shit if it's Blackrunner business or not. You've seen one before, haven't you? Her glare intensifies. Haven't actually, but I just... Yeah, whatever. Just let me know if there's anything important going on. Yeah, sure. I don't dare ask what happened. Seems like a dangerously sensitive topic. Anyway, you gonna wash? I frown. Do I stink? I can ache your shit. Oh, I'll go to the springs too later. Pfft, just use the water makers we got here. They're pretty good. Even got some fancy washing soaps, courtesy of the main troop. I assume the water makers are the showers. I do like the sound of one, and I'm curious to see how the plumbing for them is set up here. Yeah, I might do. Hey, I think I might know a way to the hall from here. Alright, Rat. Watch yourself. Shake your ass and watch yourself. You know, because Shaggin' Wagon's here. Be seeing you later. And you weird human cock, too. She winks at me, then turns around, and marches off in the direction of the large village square. I can read. I hide my arms in my hoodie pocket, and make my way to Dravonia. On the way, I pass tribeswomen and members of the main troop. The men are being well looked after. They must rely on the accommodations provided by the clans they visit to survive. There's a lot of blatant teasing going on between both sides. The tribeswomen are making themselves comfortable in the laps of the men, who are seemingly prying the women for attention. Like, do you think that they fuck, like, relatively before they arrive, or do they have to wait for the indulgence to start fucking? Because I don't know. If I was a woman in a village like this, where, you know, the shaggin' wagon comes along and they're big, hunky dudes, I think I'd want to get right on that dick right now. Though, I guess if I was also people in these times, I might be a bit tired. You know. I don't come home every day and, you know, tug at me sheaf. The vivacious energy is palpable. I can sense them all patiently holding onto their cultured sensibilities until the time comes to throw them off and descend into prehistoric lust after later tonight. It's so natural to them. I don't think I'd be able to lose my inhibitions like that, no matter how horny I was. I'm way too self-conscious, especially as a tiny human around all these mighty bipeds. I mean, you're a femboy. My thoughts drift back to Loken. What's going on with us? Every time we got close yesterday, he'd always back off. I'm not fully clear what he's anxious about, and I don't want to make him uncomfortable again. I'm his acolyte, first and foremost. Only this, and nothing more. After what I saw in the Blackzone yesterday, perhaps thinking with my dick isn't a good idea. There's a rage inside me. I can still feel it. I'm not sure where that came from. Who am I, really? The world is more dangerous than I could have imagined. I need to stay focused. I find the hall easily enough. Nobody bothers me, save for the occasional odd stare or nervous greeting. The energy of the indulgence seems focused on the square, where most of the troop are gathered. Out here, things feel more normal. After this, I need to catch a few extra hours of sleep. Well, you're gonna be shaggin' wagon. Alex, good, you're here. Thanks for coming. Have a seat. I plant myself behind one of the tables, tap my fingers nervously on it. Do you need anything? Food? Water? Giovanni sits opposite me, lounging back and staring with interest. She's being awfully nice. I'm fine, thanks. I already had breakfast. Good, good. I want to thank you for what you did last night. You helped save those children's lives. Things could have played out very differently if you hadn't been there. I lean forward, immediately racked with concern. How are they? Giovanni grumbles with unease. The girls are deeply unsettled, but that's to be expected. They didn't see anything, but it's clearly still had an effect. A few weeks of nightmares might be unavoidable, but I don't see any permanent harm. And Mylo? She gestures to the spot behind me. See for yourself. I whirl around, and to my surprise, see young Mylo sitting alone at a table nearby. The boy is absorbed in building something with pieces of scrap metal. He seems fine. I'm glad to see he's okay, but it's not what I expected. Has he said anything? He's still a little shaken, but not like the other children. For the most part, he's just his usual quirky self. I frown. Are you sure he's okay? The demon targeted him. He was right in the thick of it. That's one of the reasons I called you here. He's a tough one, for sure. Very spirited, but he's still only a child. Will you speak with him? Me? He doesn't know me. He's starting to. What about his mother? The whole clan is responsible for our youngsters, including you. I cringe with unease. Does that mean, like, I have to feed him and stuff? Mylo had a run with the demon and seems unaffected. It's unusual. I want a Blackrunner's opinion. Just check with him. You saved him. He does know you. To be honest, even without the clan's obligation, I feel invested in this land's well-being after last night. Sure, I'll be quick. I race to my feet, slam my chair back, and leaving Dravonia at the table. Mylo sitting with his back to me, engrossed in scrap metal projects. As I get closer, I peer over his shoulder to see what he's making. He's using a rock to bend the metal pipe into a Y shape. A slingshot, perhaps? Though, it looks a bit too intricate for that. Hey, Mylo. Oh, there he is. Did we see a CG of him? I guess we did. Yeah. The boy looks over his shoulder at me. Oh, you're Alex. Hey. Yeah, that's right. With a friendly smile, I sit opposite of him. He's wearing a hoodie like me, heavily fashioned after the cipher. Oop, let me do this. How are you doing? He hums, I'm trying to estimate his age, but it's tough, given that he isn't human. I'd wager about 10? Sore. Chief's making me work in the fields all week. I was out there all morning. If I have to listen to any more cows screaming at me, I'm gonna lose it. He's cute. I contain a laugh. Is that your punishment? Being knee-deep in pig shit? Yeah, it sucks. Can you get me out of it? If it teaches you not to go zone baiting again, I'm all for the pig shit. Oh, I'm never going zone baiting again. It's a stupid game. I only did it because the other kid stared at me. Come on, Mylo. I bet you're smarter than that. Mylo groans and flails dramatically. Maria called me a coward. I'm not taking shit from her. Her face looks like a duck's asshole. Heh, this kid's got a real mouth on him. She really hates me too. All because I once dropped a spider down the back of her shirt and laughed about it. Why'd you do that? 'Cause it's really funny, and she deserved it. She's a bully. Everyone thinks so. He picks up pieces of a piece of his scrap metal creation. He still can't quite figure out what it is. I feel like it's going to be a demon representation. No more zone bait, I promise. I'll just stick to the stuff I'm actually good at. Like making stuff? What are you making right now? Nope, it's new creation. You're gonna wait till it's done, like everyone else. Ah, an inventor. Fair enough. What else you looking at? What else you good at then? I like knocking on Burrow's door and running away. Does that count? Damn, I'm starting to like this little punk. Eh, not really. Yeah, well, he's a fat prick. Once threw a shoe at my friend's head. Why'd you do that? 'Cause he's a fat prick. I fold my arms and smirk. He must be putting on a brave face, right? Hey, Mylo, do you, remember anything from last night? He puffs his cheeks and blows a raspberry, lips pouting. I remember hearing stuff, and seeing you talking to me. I knew it was standing behind me. I remember the smell too. What was that? I shake my head. No. It's my first time seeing one, too. Well, I'm not scared of them. Yeah, sure. It's okay, Mylo. You don't have to act all tough with me. You seemed pretty scared last night. Duh. There was a demon behind me. There isn't a demon behind me right now, is there? I pretend to look past him, face scrunched up in scrutiny. Nah, just the chief. She's much scarier. Mylo snickers. It was scary then, at the time. I thought I was gonna die. I always knew demons were real. Most people don't think so. Well, they're wrong, aren't they? They should stop pretending. Huh. I don't think he's put on a facade. He really is fine. I kind of wonder if it's gonna be like, yeah, and then this kid, something really bad happens to this kid or something like that. Would be tempted to look at a wiki or something like that, but no. I don't want to spoil myself. As I'm pondering how he isn't slightly traumatized, his green eyes widen. They're fixed on a point just below my face. Bullet. What? There. He's looking at my amulet. Bullet chain Loken made for me. Yeah, that's right. I frown. Neither Mylo nor Borrow knew what a bullet was. Oh, is this kid gonna become a Blackrunner or something? I mean, he seems not as affected by the stuff, and he has wits or whatever. I pinch it between my fingers, lifting it so that he can see. Did Loken teach you what these are about these in school? Nope, I just remembered it. From where? I'm not sure. I just do. Kind of wonder if there's like some kind of pre-written knowledge in these guys' heads or something. Which is why some people know what things are and others don't. Just like that, you nonchalantly make sense. I better tell Loken about this. Hey, listen, I need to get back to the chief. If you ever need anything, let me or Loken know, okay? I will. Thanks, Alex. Giving him a final smile, I raise back to my feet. Giovanni watches me return. Her face lightens up unexpectedly as I rejoin her at the table. Well? He's doing fine. She squints at me. It's a Blackrunner stuff. I'll talk to Loken about him. Alright, in that case, on to the real reason I summoned you here. Okay, I feel like with that, and this could be a whole thing right there, that's a good time to call it, especially since we went into the 32 minute mark, you know? So that's going to be the end of this Let's Play, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please comment, guys. I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike. Tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like me on YouTube and like Seek Groom, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos epic Groom later animals to help control le populazione, because that is important to me. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io, but if you want to support the people that made this or making this game and get the news version earlier, you can also go to their itch.io, where you can get it for $7. I'm not sure if it's the newest update or just general. And until next time, another Let's Play. I mean, 6 of I don't know why I was saying last one. Soulcreek. All of a sudden my brain's in several different directions. Anyways, bugger. Thanks, see ya.